Hey everybody, welcome back to K&E RV TV.
We have made it to Florida.
Kim has jury duty. This is kind of the main reason for this trip, this road trip we took all the way from New Hampshire to Florida. Our last video, we actually spent some time in the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee with our best friends who just bought an RV and lived there full time. And then we made our way to Florida. We literally did a 13-hour drive straight here.
We didn't stop anywhere. We didn't do much, so we didn't really film.
Yeah.
But we are here in Florida now. We are currently at my dad's house. They're not here. Nope. They're on a cruise. But anyways, that's beside the point. We're gonna hang out and celebrate Christmas today. I'm probably gonna make some Christmas cookies. Yeah. And we're just gonna hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, hang out with you guys. We missed you, and let's enjoy our night. We're actually gonna do something tonight that I have been wanting to do pretty much all summer long. And we're gonna get a Publix sub for dinner.
Yay, nobody's cooking tonight.
Yeah, they're actually, Publix chicken tender subs are on sale at Publix. So we're having that tonight. Long story short, since our parents didn't know we were coming here this current time while they're on the cruise, they have dog sitters here who are sleeping currently. But Kim and our brother-in-law, his best friend, are here as well. So that's what we told them. They're gonna experience their very first Publix sub tonight for dinner.
Daisy is all ready for Christmas.
So cute.
You ready, Daisy? This is my parents' dog. She's a golden doodle. She's about 4 years old now.
So sweet.
And this is Daisy.
She's such a good girl.
Yeah. You're the sweet one.
Yeah.
It's just her face is black, so it's hard to see her eyes sometimes.
They're there, I promise.
But they're there. But we currently are watching Elf. And I'm about to start making some Christmas cookies.
Oh, Kim found a good recipe, so I'm excited.
So I think I'm gonna make raspberry, like jam-filled shortbread cookies, Snowball cookies. I've never made them before like this, so it'll all be new.
I'll be your taste tester any
day. If you are new here, Aaron and I are normally in our 32-foot RV, but we're currently at our parents' house in Southwest Florida because I had jury duty, but we left the RV stored in South Carolina and we drove down here in our car because we have places to stay here. So when you have when you have an RV, you have to park it somewhere every single night. So it's a lot easier for us to just leave it in South Carolina for the meantime while we're here for the holidays. But because we have this massive kitchen at our disposal instead of a tiny little RV kitchen,
we're gonna put it to use.
We're gonna definitely put it to use. But I'm just happy that there was no horrible hurricanes here this year because my dad has put so much work into this house. They've had a few bad hurricanes the past few years here on the west coast of Florida, but luckily 2025 was a good year here for hurricanes. But yeah. Let's make some cookies.
Your shirt says party animal. Do you have a reason to party today maybe?
Yeah, because my jury duty's over. Woo! I only had to go for a couple hours yesterday and then they dropped the case so they let us all go home. So I'm like, I did my civic duty.
Right, we were scared she was gonna have to go all week. Originally her jury duty said call every day 5 p.m. before the day and you might have to come in, blah blah blah. So we thought she might be using this whole week. So,
but luckily now I got time to make cookies.
Right, exactly. Yay for me.
This is why I love coming to the parents' house. I have every single baking necessity, what do you call it, at my disposal.
Pretty much ingredient.
Anything I want to make, ingredient.
Accoutrement.
That's what I was.
Like there's even all kinds of sprinkles.
Right.
Chocolates.
So.
Baking pot. Oh my god,
we're doing
all the melting chocolate up there.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like we can make our pretzels, to make chocolate covered pretzels.
Everything. Oh, and also like many ovens. There's one
85 oven.
There's one there. There's one there. But also a lovely view as well. So we're not complaining. We're excited. I love putting a real kitchen to use. Especially in the RV, we can only use so many amps at a time. So I can usually only cook with like one thing, like a skillet or just my air fryer or whatever. But here, we can use all the things at the same time. Oh, we're living like millionaires, baby.
Whoop, whoop. Thanks, parents. Enjoy your cruise. Time to make some cookies. So these are like raspberry filled Snowball shortbread cookies. We got this nice, beautiful KitchenAid mixer.
Look at this. Ooh, ah.
I don't have much experience with this one.
Okay.
but we're starting off with 2 sticks of butter, unsalted. 1, 2, and a half a cup of powdered sugar. And we're doing 1 teaspoon of almond extract. Think about adding a little vanilla too. What do you think?
Why not?
For science?
Heck yeah. I always love to take a recipe and make it my own. I don't know how much you can do that in baking, but I say yes.
With that, that's fine, but. And then, alright,
Time to mix it. This batter already smells so good. Alright, what's next?
but eat it.
Okay. Don't tell me what a good time.
With the butter. Mixing my dry ingredients. I got 2 1/4 cups of flour. I got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then my sous chef over here is chopping me a cup of pecans. And we're gonna add that in next. Daisy is helping, being a good girl. Yes, she's so sweet. She's a sweet one. Yeah, you're hoping we drop something, huh? We got 1 cup of chopped pecans.
Or you can use almonds, right? That's really what it calls for.
Sliced almonds, whatever you want.
But we got pecans, so that's what we're doing. I actually prefer pecans and baking anyway.
Yeah.
It's just my preference.
Alright, I'm gonna add the flour, the salt, and the pecan mixture now to the creamed butter and sugar. I like this KitchenAid. It has this little guard thing.
It's pretty cool, right? Just dump it on in. Look at the magic in there. It's snowing.
It smells phenomenal. I love the smell of almond.
Heck yeah, it's like one of the best baking smells. Especially when you're making Christmas cookies. To me, that's
almond.
yeah, the almond cookie smell, almond extract. We got the tree over there. All Mama's beautiful Christmas decoration she puts out on their giant island table. We love this thing. It's perfect for making Christmas cookies.
And we have a big family. Alright, let's see how this works out. Alright, this dough is looking pretty scrumptious. It came out perfect. Now we're going to scoop it into balls and fill it with jam. So I've done a little trial and error so far since this is my first time at making it. But I'm using a cookie scoop. And then I have my jam in a Ziploc bag with the corner cut off. And then I'm putting some dough in the scooper and then using my thumb to make a hole. And then you put the jam inside of the hole. And then you gotta wrap the dough around the outside without the dough getting out. First time I used a little too much jam. I'm gonna do like that.
Just a dollop.
And then you use the rest of the dough to make the ball. Because you don't want any jam to be able to escape. And then, bam.
Ta-da.
And then after these are baked, we're gonna roll them in powdered sugar.
Sounds good to me.
We're coming along here. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes, but I'm just trying to make sure it's like even all the way around, and I can't put too much jam.
That's the secret.
I keep wanting to put too much, and then
Too
it
much
wants
jam.
to leak out the sides. So just like that, just enough, and then use the rest of your dough to go all around it.
And I'm sure too, because once it's cooked, it like heats it and it kind of thins it out. So
but you don't want to be able to the jelly to be able to escape.
Right.
It's probably gonna go everywhere. So
But
some
look
of
how
them
nice they
it'll
look.
probably happen, but we'll see.
I'm sure they'll still taste good.
Right. It definitely is. It's definitely some work. It's not super easy.
It's a labor of love here.
But we're hoping it'll be worth it. And
I'm sure.
I think it will be.
Everything you bake usually is.
So this recipe made 24 cookies. We're about to throw this in the oven at 350. And I'll let you know how long they take. Alright, here's the cookies. They don't look much different from when they went in, but they are finished. It took about like 20 minutes in my oven, but probably, it said 14 to 16. Mine took a little bit longer, so just keep an eye on them. But I gotta let them cool a little bit. And then we're gonna toss them in some powdered sugar. But they need to cool a little bit, but not completely. I think if they cool completely, then the powdered sugar won't stick, but it'll melt off if it's too warm.
All I know is they smell so good.
All right. I'm excited. I think they came out good.
I want the big one.
You want the big fat one? That was the first one.
It is time.
Time for dipping. We just waited about like 5 minutes for them to cool a little bit. And now we're rolling them in powdered sugar.
So you want them like warm, not hot.
Right.
I'm so excited. They smell like this whole kitchen smells incredible.
But it's good that you can bake a lot on one tray because they don't spread at all when you bake them.
Yeah, you did the whole batch in one round. That's
right.
Nice.
I made 24 cookies, so.
We're probably gonna eat them all in one round too.
Don't tell them that. Here's a look at my cookies. They look so good. Raspberry jam snowball cookies. That's what I'm calling them. They smell so good. Erin, you ready for one?
These look so good.
Take your pick.
Okay. Even though this is for dessert, we still gotta go get dinner, but we gotta try them. So warm.
That's really good.
But I need some milk for sure. Really, really good.
We made it to Publix and we ordered our subs online. So we picked them up and they are ready to go. So we have the boys that are staying with us as well. So we also got some fried chicken as well. And
you got some soda, some other
accoutrements. But this is the beautiful Publix produce department, and over here was where the deli is, where they make the subs, and they use fresh baked bread from the bakery every single day.
Kim and I met working at Publix.
Yes, Erin and I met working at Publix when I was just 16 years old, and Erin was 25. I'm just kidding. She's not that much older.
I was 19 when we met, but I was also 16 when I started working at Publix.
Publix, right? My first job. All right, look, Publix is always just so clean and wonderful and amazing.
Well stocked.
Yep, great customer
And
service.
they have BOGOs.
Yeah.
I would get one for you, so that's where it's at.
Oh, Publix, how we love you so much. And we can't wait to eat your chicken tender sub.
I'm so excited.
Let's get home. Woo. So we did get this roof rack for our car since we're traveling in our car right now instead of our RV.
Oh, Lucy, I miss you.
It looks a little deflated because our stuff is not in it right at the moment.
Yeah,
but it did come in handy because our whole car is packed full of stuff because we're basically living out of it.
We're gypsies.
Yeah.
Do you see
The size of these subs.
hefty? I wish I could feel it because this is massive. Public subs are good. They're not normally this stacked, in my opinion anyway. So, all right, I'm going to show you mine and I'm going to tell you what it is. I mean, obviously we told you already chicken tender, but I'll tell you how I got mine. Oh, she wrapped them up individually and everything. Love that. Okay, are you ready for the reveal?
All right, that looks phenomenal.
It smells so good. Let's open her
It's
up.
been sitting for a minute, so.
Look at all that chicken.
Chicken
Okay,
tenders.
so I got the chicken tenders, honey mustard, mayo, lettuce, tomato, onion, American cheese with sub sauce, salt and pepper.
So yeah, that's
A
why it
whole lot.
looks a little wet.
I'm so excited. Here's Kim's order. Chicken tender
With just cheese and mayonnaise and chicken. This is my chicken tender sub. This is the amazingly fresh baked rolls that they make in the bakery. It has like a little crunch on the
crust, yep.
outside and nice and soft on the inside.
and stacked with chicken.
You can get it toasted if you want. I chose not to get it toasted.
And they have so many other toppings too. Pretty much every veggie you want. I'm excited.
What's the Christmas story in the background?
Whoop, whoop.
We got Christmas cookies.
Merry Christmas.
I'm a party animal.
Woo!
You gonna make a beverage after this, Erin?
We'll have a dessert cocktail for dessert.
martini?
I'm down. We have been dreaming about Publix subs for a while.
They're just so good. The chicken tenders are like perfect. nice juicy white meat chicken tenders, and then I chop them all up. Just goes great all together.
And they double batter their chicken tenders. That's I think that's one of the reasons they're so good.
So good.
And like the veggies, always fresh. It just can't be beat.
No words. Best thing about these subs is they're massive and they're coming as a foot long, so you literally have another
Whole other half.
meal for another time.
Good morning.
Good morning. Those subs put us into a coma last night.
I slept good though.
But yeah, pretty good night. And then this morning we woke up to no water in the house whatsoever. I felt like we were waking up in the RV,
Yep.
waking up to issues. No, we're at my dad's house and we woke up to no water. We finally figured out there was like a leak across the street somewhere, and waited a couple hours. Finally, it's back on.
So
Like, we want to make breakfast. We want to make cookies. Like, we need water to do everything,
Yeah.
to flush our toilets.
Yes, number one.
I'm not gonna lie, we had to use the pool water to flush our toilets because we got
Yeah.
boys in this house and us, and you know what happens,
What happens in the morning, right? So that was interesting.
But yeah, we're gonna make some breakfast, make some more cookies, and come hang out with
Enjoy
us.
our beautiful day here in Florida. It looks like a sunshiny day today too.
Mhm.
So we're cooking some bacon this morning. I mean, it's early afternoon at this point, so maybe it's brunch. But I found a new way that I've seen people cook on bacon on TikTok. So I'm giving that a try. You basically dump all your bacon into a pot or a large pan that has at least a couple inches of depth. And you just throw it all in there. And then you're just kind of deep frying it in its own grease. So you're like cooking it in its own blood. But it gets really crispy. You can just throw it all in there. You don't have to just watch it and keep flipping. You can kind of just let it do its thing. You can smell when it's the more done it is, if that makes sense. I know like what bacon smells like as the fat gets crispy because I'm fat. So yeah, but this is my new favorite way. I mean, it takes a little longer, but it's less. You're not just standing over it, you know, watching it. You can kind of step away and do other things or cook other things. Or I haven't decided what else I'm gonna make. Maybe some eggs and like a bacon.
Sounds delicious
An
either
omelet. I
way.
should try making an omelet.
You got a big old
I
kitchen,
know.
so
Normally we're in an RV and I can do a lot. I mean, I make it work. Don't you? If you've been here, you know I can make it work in the RV. But it's nice having a ton of space.
bacon is coming along. It smells so good in here.
It's literally one of the best smells. See, I don't know. I mean, if it wasn't for bacon, I could probably be vegetarian.
So you also cut like these pieces of bacon in half too,
Just to make it
right?
a little easier. And then I just start picking out the ones that are getting real crispy. Like that. Yes.
And it made some nice, delicious, crispy bacon for brunch.
I should try it. Right?
Should you for science? You heard that crunch? Mmm.
It's so easy too.
Right? Gonna show you what kind of Florida December day we got going on here. The pool does have a cover on it because there is a heater, so that cover keeps the heat in. So the pool's like 85 degrees and beautiful. Wouldn't be Florida without some palm trees, that's for sure. But it's a beautiful day actually. I think the high is like 76 or something today. Got some blue skies and a nice little breeze. So can't complain. Can't complain here. This is when I love being in Florida.
So I'm gonna attempt to make an omelet for us, a cheese omelet, and if that does not work, it'll turn into cheesy scrambled eggs.
Sounds perfect.
So I put a little bacon grease down that I rendered earlier from the bacon.
These cookies I made yesterday are also freaking delicious. They taste better now that they're cooled completely than they did when we ate them when they were like first warm. They were more like really dense when we first ate them when they were warm, but once they cooled down, so good.
They have a little more like that little crisp to them and the filling. And they're not super sweet. And I love that there's a little salty
Nut.
nuttiness too. Have some eggs here with just some salt and pepper. I did use my tongs and pull out all the little weird white bits because I'm not a fan of that. But I think our oil's ready. Go ahead and pour these in here. I'm gonna cook it like kind of low and slow.
Looks cheesy.
I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're trying it. Alright.
There we go. Looks delicious. So while Erin is finishing up breakfast, I've started on our next batch of cookies. I'm creaming together some butter and sugar. Probably make some like sugar cookies with sprinkles. I got a lot of sprinkles and stuff to work with, so a lot of ingredients. Maybe do some chocolate covered pretzels.
We'll see.
Here's our brunch plate. The omelet, I'm happy with how it came out, honestly. We're splitting a bagel as well, and then we have our bacon. But and Kim's over here, bacon.
Bacon!
She's like, I'm going on these cookies now.
Yeah, because I was bored, so I needed something to do. So I added a couple teaspoons of vanilla and a couple eggs to that. And I gotta add the dry ingredients.
Okay, we eat first?
Okay, so how's your food?
You're missing out.
I continued making my dough because I want to put it in the fridge to chill for a little bit.
No, but I'm really happy with how the omelet came out.
Yeah?
Bacon's crispy. I added some chili onion crunch because that's my favorite thing now. I put it on everything. But delicious.
Thanks for cooking.
Thanks for bacon.
This breakfast is absolutely fantastic. Look at those cheesy omelet. Yum. Oh, you finished? Alright, I finished my dough. I added a teaspoon of cream of tartar, salt and baking soda each, and 4 cups of flour.
I'll eat it just like that.
Right? That's good, but I'm going to chill it for a little bit. I'm just going to put this dough in some plastic wrap. Oh, pretty good. And chill it in the fridge until I'm ready to work with it.
That's a good amount of dough.
Right? So I think it's supposed to yield like 40 something cookies.
Okay. That seems worth it.
Alright, it's time for us to start making our sugar cookies. So we're getting all of our sprinkles ready to dip the dough in, and we're gonna make a bunch of fun different ones. That's the good thing about this recipe is you can get as creative as you want.
Versatile, baby.
And because we have all these fun options, we're gonna use them.
Yep.
So I got my dough out. I did one practice already and it came out pretty good. But then I started to separate some of the dough because I want to make them a few different ways. So I added some sprinkles into this little section of dough, and then I'm going to add some sprinkles on top as well. We got our little cookie scoops to make perfect little cookies. Like that. Bam. And then I'm going to add some on top as well.
And we have so many that we can get fun with it.
Put some on top too. It can't hurt, right?
More sugar, more better.
There we go. Beautiful.
I love your little workstation though. She got out all the little containers with all the different sugar colors. It's also nice, again, this is not all this stuff. We don't have any of this kind of things in the RV. So it's nice when we come to Mama's and she's got all the things.
It is a Christmas tradition for me to make cookies. I've done that since I was a child. So I love making Christmas cookies. Every Christmas, unfortunately, Mama's not here to help us.
You're just stuck with me.
Normally we have this whole table full of cookies. Or our best friend Christina has done it with us many, many years. So we'll be seeing her soon though.
Yay.
But yeah, at least we're getting to do it now. So we hope you all are having a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas, and let us know what Christmas cookies you like to make, because I like to make a lot of different kinds.
You're always looking for...
I usually make Buckeyes
too.
Yeah. So we just don't have a lot of time, but we'll see.
But you do like inspiration, and sometimes you all give us great ideas. So please feel free to share them.
But this is fun. We've never even done this before.
Yeah, this is, and I think it's like, you know, you get to make them all different.
Great for the kiddos.
True. Everybody can get creative.
And these are great cookies to give to Santa, I've heard.
Oh, he likes sugar cookies.
Jolly old Saint Nicholas, lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming.
Wow, they're so fun.
Right? Well, this is the first round, and we're gonna see what happens. I got the oven at 350.
We got chocolate over here. Getting ready to melt it for some pretzels.
Alright, we're gonna just see how long this takes. I don't want them to burn. So
Okay.
we'll probably start around 8 minutes and go from there.
Okay. Let's check these bad boys. How they looking?
Ooh, they coming along good. Let's shut this baby. Are you having so much fun, Erin?
Playing. I feel like I'm like playing with Play-Doh and
We got arts and crafts going on over here. You gotta put more. It's gonna spread. So.
Those are Christmas trees.
I know, but you gotta put more.
Okay.
More. I just made a combination of blue and white sprinkles and like little white snowflakes. We still got a lot of dough left, so.
We should do some with like some other stuff besides sprinkles.
Like what? I wish I had M&Ms. If I had plain M&Ms, that's what I really want. I should have bought those at the store yesterday.
Some chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips? Okay.
Johnny wants a pair of skates. Susie wants a sled. Nellie wants a storybook, one she hasn't read. Now I think I'll leave to you what to give her rest. Choose for me, dear Santa Claus, what you think is best.
Just made this concoction of chocolate chips, Heath pieces, and pretzel. And then we're gonna dip it in there as well. But the timer just went off for the cookies. Let's see how they do. Oh, they look good. Should I take them out? Maybe another minute.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Right, maybe another minute. Here's Erin's arts and craft project. Alright, so mine should be done now. I've left it in a couple more minutes. They weren't quite done yet.
They look so good though. Wow. They're so pretty.
I love them.
They look so good.
Right, I'm proud.
You should be. And they smell amazing.
Right? Look at that. That's a perfect bottom. It's hot and it's cool.
You can't tell me that these don't look like they're gonna be amazing. With the Heath and the pretzels and the chocolate. Yum.
Extra on top.
We ain't messing around.
No, man. Do it right here.
Since we had some like bacon left over from our brunch, I told Kim let's try a little salty, sweet and savory. With some Heath,
Just
some
on top.
chocolate chips and
On
some
top.
bacon, yeah. Just a little topper, maybe a little crisp off the bacon and drip a little grease into the cookie. Oh, something's ready. All right, we got look at that bacon cookie. It looks fun.
Bacon, Heath, and chocolate chips.
Now we're gonna get a little more creative. Kim's making a little well like she did for the cookies we made earlier in the
This
video. And a piece of caramel.
Chocolate. Let's do a few chocolate chips. And then we're gonna cover it up. Bam.
Okay.
Should we put it in anything?
I don't know.
Let's put some chocolate chips on
On
top.
top. Okay. I'm here for it.
Alright, with the last of the dough, I'm gonna try to make like a cherry chocolate chip dough and see if that works out.
So those are some maraschinos chopped up.
They're not maraschinos,
Oh.
they're, I don't know what they're.
Candied Jerry's looks
Yeah,
like.
and can never have too much chocolate chips.
I agree with
And
that
I'm just
statement.
gonna mix this all together.
Looks like a taco.
Clean my hands. Now it's like cherry chocolate chip cookies. You can't go wrong with that, I don't think. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of candied cherries, but I'll try one. I'll be the judge of that. I do have to say that they do look pretty. They're fun.
And
but
wait till they're baked.
I'm just not a fan of
Look,
these like candied
This is what we
cherries.
use. That's
or-
what we use. This is the red cherries, holiday fruit that we use.
Look, you can even put them in the
they're, like,
brownies.
sticky.
So there's your vision. That's Kim's vision.
I didn't
right
even know
there.
that was on there. But they're like chewy, sticky cherries. These ones are looking good. These are the ones with the toffee and the pretzel and the chocolate chips. We're good. Everything's going well so far. We got Christmas movies playing. Over here, these ones just came out of the oven as well. Look at these red ones. They look so vibrant. I love that. This is the one with the maple. I mean, with the bacon and the heath and the chocolate chips. And these are the ones with the chocolate chips and the caramel, like inside of it too. I'm interested to see how that comes out, right?
I'm really excited.
Right? This was fun. This was a good way to like experiment and just try different things.
And also to make one batter and then just add things to it.
Dough.
So much dough.
Yeah.
So much easier than having to make a bunch of different kinds of dough. So this is, you know, if you want to make like some different versions of cookies to save yourself some time and probably frustration. Good way to go.
Cherry chocolate chip. Are you done? Ooh. Maybe another minute or so.
They do look really good though.
Grand finale. This made 54 cookies. Yeah. What do you think? Which one looks the best? I love how these red ones came out.
They are so bright.
Right? These cherry chocolate chip ones, I'm really interested. And also the maple bacon.
Okay, look at this bacon cookie. Like,
Right?
that looks spectacular. The bottom is nice and crisp. This is my cookie.
That's your cookie?
I'm claiming it.
Right? The bottoms came out really good.
You did good work.
Good work.
Kim made all the dough. I just played and set the timer. You know, I know my strengths.
Alright, which one do you want to have?
I had to try this bacon one. Like, I'm so interested in it, excited about it, and it looks perfect.
Alright, I think I'm going to do a cherry one.
Okay.
Cherry chocolate chip.
Cheers.
First cookie.
Okay. I'm a salty and sweet or like savory forward person. It's nice and crispy on the bottom. The topping with the salty bacon, the chocolate just little cuts right in it. This is so good. This is so good.
Here.
Oh my, I wish we made more of these.
We only made 3? Uh-oh. This is really good too. I like the cherries are like, get like a little chewy. The chocolate chips are like a little melty in there. Alright.
This is a 10 out of 10.
I'm glad you like it. Alright, I picked the one that has the chocolate and the caramel on the inside and on the outside. What'd you pick?
And I did a covered in some really pretty sugar candy sprinkles. It's literally the perfect sugar cookie. This dough is really nice. It's not super duper sweet, so it lets like the whatever you're adding to it kind of take over. This is really good. They're cooked perfect.
I don't know about this caramel on the inside. It gets like pretty chewy.
It is so good. We're starting to work on our chocolate covered pretzels. So Kim's got a double boiler going on at the stove. We've got some toppings out over here. We're gonna do some caramel, more sprinkles, the Heath crunch, some bacon bits, and then we chopped up some pecans as well. We're gonna get creative.
I'm melting some white chocolate in the microwave right now. White chocolate at 15-second intervals.
Here's what we have done so far. Here's kind of our method. Kim has the white chocolate down here in some parchment paper. And she's rolling up the sticks.
These are like little mini pretzel sticks.
And she sets them down, and then I sprinkle them with some sprinkles.
Christmas trees.
Easy peasy. Boom. Here's the chocolate melting over here. Working on it anyway.
We got a double broiler going with some water so we can keep it nice and melted.
Well, it looks like poop right now.
Wait, it's gonna melt.
Here's our pretzels we have so far. We have some caramel that we melted.
Right, and we're gonna do like a little chocolate caramel drizzle. Can't go wrong with that, right?
Maybe some like Heath bits.
Ooh.
Some bacon bits. I did two with bacon and pecans, and then a little white chocolate drizzle.
Go nuts with it.
Right? You can do whatever you want.
You want some Heath bits on it?
Yeah, I think that would be great with the caramel and the chocolate. No. We moved on to some pretzel twists. So Kim's filling in with some of the melted caramel, and then we added a couple pieces of the pecans that we crushed up, and then I think we'll drizzle it with chocolate.
We're experimenting. This is something we've never done before.
Sounds good in theory.
These look so good. Right? Would you pay a lot of money for these?
Yeah.
At a bakery? Caramel, pecans, and chocolate with a pretzel. Sweet and salty.
And I'm making some of
If I can make baked goods that Erin will eat, I'm winning. And she's liked everything so far, so yay. Erin's been my little sous chef today. Normally, she's bossing me around in the kitchen,
Right.
but when it comes to baking, the tables turn, and it's fun.
Here's our last tray of our pretzel sticks. I dipped some of the pecan holes that we had in some chocolate and then sprinkled them with some Heath mix too. It's going in the fridge.
Daisy Mae, you being a good girl? Huh? Yes, you are. You're so stinking cute. Erin is now cooking us dinner. You making picadillo?
I'm making a version of it. I found some ground turkey and thrown some stuff together with some pre-cooked rice. So
And we're gonna have some
I don't know exactly what I'm doing.
rice, but whatever. This is dinner.
I'd rather eat cookies, so this is just so we have some protein.
We've only eaten cookies today. Cookies and coffee.
We had breakfast.
Oh yeah, I forgot about breakfast.
brunch.
That feels like so long ago,
It was.
right?
Here's our finished dinner. I just threw some like ready bag rice, some red beans and rice I think was the flavor, and a Spanish style rice. Threw it all together. So that's our dirty rice for dinner is what I'm calling it.
Let's eat.
Smells good. I don't know if you can tell by our plates, but dinner was a hit actually.
That was so good.
It came out really, really good.
It's just a little spicy. My mouth's on fire.
But it was delicious. We hope you enjoyed our first Florida vlog back in our home state. We had a lot of fun. We made a lot of goodies, that's for sure.
If you are curious, we will be bringing all those cookies and pretzels to our friends and family for the holidays.
We're actually headed to the East Coast right now. We're headed to see a friend. We're headed to a dolphin game on Sunday. I don't know exactly what we're going to film on the East Coast this trip, but we're going to be back to the East Coast for Christmas. We're kind of doing a back and forth on the East and West Coast of Florida. Of course, we'll film something for you guys. We appreciate you so much.
I enjoyed making those Christmas cookies so much. I love making them every single year, and they actually turned out amazing. I was surprised. All of them were so good.
I know we had to control ourselves to save some to bring to our friends and family. But you're such a baker. But we hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please hit your like button. If you are new to our channel, you have not subscribed, please do that. I don't know exactly what we're going to get into, but we're going to bring you guys with us. We're going to enjoy our time here in Florida, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, y'all.